So I think I am rolling. Yeah, I am. So guys, this is the my third podcast that I am recording. Technically, this is like no. I mean, actually, it is the third, but the first one I decided not to upload on YouTube. I don't know why exactly, but the one that I decided to was the last one, of course, where I talked about Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, whatever. And this one is the third one where there's no topic, actually. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to talk about or what I'm going to say, actually. Another thing, before I begin to say whatever I'm going to say, is that I will be trying not to say this because I think this kind of like spoils the podcast. Makes people make anyone actually makes it seem like I don't know how to speak the language. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be struggling with that because it's very hard not to say because it helps a lot when you're speaking another language. But yeah, I mean, I will be trying, to be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to not say that, you know. So anyway, actually, another thing I wanted to talk about is that whenever I'm thinking about something I want to say, or whenever I don't know what to say, I'm gonna be pausing the podcast to think about, you know. What else? So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So let's get right into it. Well, like I said, there's no topic, so I will be saying anything, to be honest. And I think I have a lot of things to say, and it's very important to do this kind of podcast because like the real life English, it's like there's no topic actually. Like when you're talking to someone from like anywhere, like there's no topic. I mean, sometimes do, but like you don't know exactly like what to say or where the conversation is gonna go. So it's very important to do this kind of podcast where I'm just saying like random things or a random topic. I mean, actually, there's no topic. So anyway, I've got a lot of things to say. One of the most I mean, I don't want to say like it's not like one of the most important ones. What the fuck is that? It's like a kind of like a caterpillar, a very thin caterpillar. I don't know what the fuck is that. It's scaring me. Anyway, what was I saying? I was, yeah, the most. It's not like important thing, like the most notorious thing that happened to my life. Actually, yesterday, my dad's mom, my grandmother, passed away. She was 84 or 85. I think she was 84. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened. I mean, I know what happens in Portuguese, but I don't know what happens in English. I had to look it up. Is what I'm gonna do now. So what happened to my grandmother was that she had a stroke. I knew this word, but I forgot that. I mean, what it meant. She had a stroke, and like my uncle got her to the hospital. She had a stroke on Saturday, I think 2 p.m. or something like that. Actually, we don't know. Maybe she had the stroke, I don't know, very early in the morning. But I mean, they knew about it when they went there and she was on the ground. I mean, I wasn't there because they live in like another state, 1 hour, away from where I live in Rio de Janeiro, 1 hour by plane, and she had a stroke, and then her brain, like, I don't know, 1 day later, like, began to bleed a lot. And yeah, I mean, there was nothing like the doctors or the physicians could do, to help her. Like when you are that old, it's very hard to do anything. Like I think they considered doing surgery. I mean, actually, they didn't consider doing surgery because of her age. So yeah, I mean, there was kind of like nothing they could do. I mean, she received a bag of blood. But this didn't help at all. And I mean, all of her like organs, one by one, began like shutting down. Began not functioning anymore. To the point where the last one was her heart, and her heart started to beating slower and slower, to the point where she died yesterday 6:15 p.m. Hold on a little bit, this fucking weird animal. Sorry, I'm back. So yeah, that's basically what happened. Her daughter, which is my aunt, she offers me the opportunity to travel. She was gonna pay the ticket plane, but yeah, I mean, I couldn't go because I am working. I began working for this multinational company Monday. So this company that I am working for, like, they grant you like some days when one of your relatives or whatever dies. I mean, it depends on the relative. Like, if it's your parents, you are granted 3 days from the day your parents died, and of course 2 days more. So if your parents died on a Monday, you have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and you come back, and you get back to work on Thursday. So, but when it comes to grandparents, you have 2 days, which is the day they died, and the day after. So, I mean, she died yesterday at 6 p.m. And I mean, I didn't know what to do since I am, very new on the company. So yeah, I mean, I knew I couldn't go, because of the like logistics, like of it, like taking the plane, like getting there and then having to come back very fast. I was like, I was scared of not being able to return to my job on the day I was supposed to. So I just told my aunt that I couldn't go, and I mean, I think she understood it. So yeah, that's basically what happened. Like when my cousin, told me that she was very sick, and she was like breathing, like using machines. I cried a lot, not because she was like almost dying. I mean this too, but because I remembered like days that she took care of me, and we like used to not hang out. I don't think you say hang out with relatives, especially your grandmother. But yeah, I used to go to her house. I used to joke around with her. I mean, yeah, I loved her. But yeah, unfortunately, she died. And I mean, it's very weird because she didn't have any like health problems. She was very healthy. Like she wasn't on a wheelchair or or like using crutches or anything. I mean, she used to took like the, what is it called, medicine every day, like medicine for pressure, for whatever. Yeah, not medicine for pressure. It's actually blood pressure medication. Anyway, and you know, it was very weird because I think not 1 month, I think 3 weeks before she was here on my state, you know, actually the state, like I think she was born, I don't know, but you know, the state that she lived like most of her life, you know, and she was here, and before she flying back to this state that she was living, before getting back there, I went to the house she was staying at, which was my cousin's house, and she was there. I went there and had lunch with her. I mean, she was like normal, you know, like she didn't have any kind of medical problem or anything. And like before I left, she offered me some money, you know, like grandparents in Brazil or Rio de Janeiro, I don't know, but I mean, grandparents I think do that. You know, they offer stuff for their nephews. I don't think it's nephew. I think it's grandkids. Yeah, grandkids. Like they offer, you know, money, whatever, for their grandkids. And she offers me money, are like saying to me to use for, you know, taking the bus or whatever. You know, I mean, they make up excuses, but I mean, I refused it to get it, to accept the money. I didn't accept it because, you know, anyway, I don't want to get into it now. But yeah, that's a sad story that happened to me and my family today and yesterday. What else? So yeah, like I said, I began working for this multinational company on Monday. You know, I began working there as a intern, and it's a 2 years contract as a intern. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna like be a intern for those 2 years. Like so many people like get promoted like before, you know, this time frame. So I don't know if I'm gonna like I was saying, I don't know if I will fulfill this contract until the end, you know, because yeah, I can get a promotion before that, you know, like instead of like 2 years, I can get a promotion like after 1 year, you know, like that's what happened to one of my friends, a friend of mine. She got a internship at this company, and I mean, he was supposed to fulfill the contract, like the contract was like 2 years of internship, but like a opportunity, like they opened this opportunity. One guy left the company, and they offered him the opportunity to fulfill this job vacancy. And yeah, and he accepted. So yeah, he didn't fulfill the 2 years contract. So, like, this is not a obligation, you know, you're not supposed to do that, you know. Anyway, but I got this internship, and the way I got it, I don't know if I want to get into it, but you know, I used to work for City Hall. Like in my last job, I worked for City Hall, and my boss, she was a lady. My boss have 2 daughters, and one of those daughters worked for this company. and she's the like judiciary manager, something like that. And I mean, I didn't know about the opportunity. I didn't know that this company like had a like internship program opened. And I mean, of course, her daughter knew about it, and she also knew that I was in college. So my boss reached out to her daughter, like asking if she could like I forgot the word. I think she made. I think she. I mean, I think she like reached out to her daughter to like to her, to tell me to tell me that the internship was opened. I think that's what happened. I don't know, but yeah. And yeah, I was sleeping, and my boss like called me saying that if I wanted, like she was like, "Do you want to work for this company, to be a intern for this company?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to." And so I sent my resume to her daughter, so that she could see if I like, to see my kind of like my background, where I worked for, like where I went to study, like I mean to see my work life experience, because she intended to. So her daughter basically like referred me for this position. I sent my resume, and I wrote down like at the bottom or whatever, that I was like referred by her, because she liked me, like she liked my personality, she liked my resume, like she liked, because before she referred, actually, yeah, I don't no sorry, I mean, she when I sent my resume with the like referred by her, after like I don't know, maybe 3, 4, or 5 days after that, I had the chance to have a lunch with her and her mom, my boss. And I mean, she liked me even more, like she told my boss, her mom, that I was very like communicative, that I was very good at expressing myself, very well. And I mean, like I said, she loved my resume. She loved everything. Sorry for that. I was just testing the podcast. I am a little scared by this app. I prefer the other one. Anyway. I think now it's gonna be better. I was just like adjusting my lavalier microphone on my shirt. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically what happened. I sent my resume, referred by her, which has a very high position at the company, which I think helped a lot. But I mean, of course, a lot of other things helped. My resume, of course, helped, because I put there that I have advanced English, and I actually, after like the first interview at the company with my boss and the HR lady, there was a test to see like how good I was. I forgot about this word. It was basically a test, which was nothing more than a conversation with this guy. I mean, he was from Brazil, but he could speak English kind of well. I mean, he was fluent. And it was a test, a conversation to assess your like proficiency, because like they wanted to hire people that was like minimum like intermediate in English. So like the task was to assess that, to see if you were like intermediate, like advanced, fluent, whatever. So yeah, I mean a lot of things helped. You know, like I am not only in college, you know, like studying electrical engineering. I already have a degree in electricity, you know, a technical degree in electricity, which helped a lot. And I also worked since I was 19 years old. So yeah, I worked at 3 different companies like throughout my life working experience, you know. And yeah, I mean, this, along with English, along with the college and other things, helped me getting accepted to work for this company. You know, and yeah, basically, yeah, everything, like my job started this week, you know, on Monday. And yeah, so basically what happened was, you know, I got there, like the first day, like I didn't know, like, I mean, actually, I know how to go there, but like there's no bus to, like, to get there actually, because it's a very, like, it's not a good place, like where there's people, like, you know, like there's no like cars there, like it's like this company, along with others, it's placed at this, it's located at this place, like very far removed from like houses and whatever. It's like in the middle of, I don't know. Yeah, like this company, along with others, like other like industries, along with other industries. One of them being like the company that makes the Brazilian money, like the bills, the coins, everything. All of those companies, I don't know how many there are, but all of them are located at this place, like far removed from like roads, houses, whatever. It's surrounded by grass, and that's why there are so many like crazy animals, like snakes and whatever, you know. So yeah, it's impossible. Like there's no bus that. I mean, actually, there's one, but you know, it's very rare to see this bus and to be able to take it. It's not like, you know, regular buses where, you know, they pass all the time, like, I don't know, like a taxi in New York, where you see taxi all the time. I mean, at least that's what I used to see in movies, like old movies, like from you know, the 90s or whatever, like early 2000s. Anyway, so yeah, I took a Uber to get there on Monday, you know, and yeah, I got there, and the first 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, yeah, they basically like showed us. I mean, actually, yeah, they showed us they showed us some videos, like talking about the company, talk about some procedures like you're supposed to do when something bad happens. They also they talked about a lot of things, and other people like gave like lectures about like their field, like, I don't know, the lady, like the group responsible for anything related to like blazes, like if a blaze begin to happen, like what do you have to do, like what number like you're supposed to call, you know. So yeah, those people went there and talked about like the procedures and everything you're supposed to do when something, you know, like this happens. But yeah, other people like from like other like sectors went there to talk about like their sectors, you know. And I mean, all of them like 100% like talked good about the company, of course. So and we received a water bottle, not a plastic one, like I mean regular water bottles with the company like emblem on it, in it, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know. I think I knew. We received a thermal bottle with the company emblem, like in it. What else? We received also. I forgot what is it called. I would have to remember what Michael from GTA 5 said when he was talking to this guy from FIB. I think it's FIB. Yes. Yeah. That's right, FIB. I don't remember. Hold on. Yeah, I didn't know about it. It's called ID badge. Yeah, so yeah, me along with 11 other like interns, which means 12 interns, we all received our ID badges along with this bottle. And yesterday we received all the equipment so that we can access the plant, because when you are on like inside a office or like outside, not outside of the company, like when you are like on the cafeteria or whatever, like you can wear any clothes. But if for some reason you have to get into the plant, like you're supposed to wear a lot of like different equipments, like a helmet, glasses, this ear plug to prevent you from being deaf. What else? Yeah, that's basically it. And not shoes. I don't know what's it. How it's called. Yeah, glasses, earplugs, whatever, and boots. So yeah, that's basically everything we received. So yeah, and also, this was today. Today we, like each one of us, we put like our fingers on the machine to clock in, but actually, I don't know the word. Like we didn't have our like fingers registered on the system. So the guy, yeah, that's the word. Like I don't know, like the HR, one of those guys from the HR department, like registered our like fingerprints on the machine so that we can clock in every day and clock out, which is important because like interns like cannot like work like more like minutes or hours more than they are supposed to. We were supposed to clock in at 8 a.m. and leave at 3 p.m. So we cannot like clock out at 4 or 5 or whatever p.m. Anyway, so that's pretty much what happened during those 3 days working. I also, I didn't have a chance to talk or say anything to this person I am about to say, but this company is a multinational company, and the first plant was like established, the first plant was constructed. The company began in Indonesia. The owner not only nowadays it doesn't have a kind of like an owner. It has a CEO, but the guy who like founded the company, he's from Australia. His name is Paul, and he founded the company in Indonesia, and has there's a plant there, and I think there's a plant there. There's a plant here in Brazil, which is the one that I work at, and there are two, I think, in Saudi Arabia. But yeah, I think the biggest one and the one that has the most amount of people working is the one from like in Indonesia. So yeah, every now and then, people from Indonesia go here in Brazil to this plant to help people out or something. I don't know exactly what they do here, but yeah, they are here, and I saw two of them. I saw this lady and this guy, and it's very easy to spot them because of the way they look, like their faces, the way they walk or whatever, like even their bodies, like the girl's body. But yeah, they are from Indonesia, and they speak Indonesian, and I was like looking it up on the internet, of course, and Indonesian, it's not that hard. Like it has the same alphabet, as ours, the Latin alphabet, like A, B, C, G, whatever. So it's not that hard to learn. I think the problem, it'll be finding a free podcast or finding free content, especially listening wise. So I think the biggest problem, if I decided to learn Indonesian, it's gonna be this. So yeah, what else? So what happened to me today was that this guy that is gonna be my coworker. He is already my coworker. He did lead me through the plant, and he showed me everything, from scratch, like the process of making the pipe, because this company, the thing that gives this company most money are those pipes. I don't think those pipes are called MLP, mechanically lined pipe, and which is very important for the offshore industry, for companies like Technip, FMC, Subsea 7, whatever, and Petrobras, this Brazilian company. And yeah, he showed me everything. So to summarize, I think the company buy those pipes, the pipe already manufactured. I think it's a 12 meters pipe made out of carbon steel. So the pipe get there very dirty, and there's a machine that not spills, that throw this think about a sand, but it's like a sand. Instead of being sand, the consistent, it's kind of like sand, but it's made out of steel, for example. It's something like that, iron or whatever. So this machine throws this thing all around inside the pipe for two reasons: to help make it clean, and also to make it easier for the other pipe to get into it. like easier, because of the like adherence. I think that's the word. Yeah, that's the word. So yeah, this machine that. So yeah, this machine like basically blasts this powder made out of steel, I think, inside the pipe. Like the pipe is like raw, like nothing happened at all to the pipe. It just got there, So they blast this powder all around, inside the pipe, to make it clean because it's very dirty inside, and also to make the adherence easier for the other pipe that's gonna get inside it. So after that, I don't quite remember what happened. The pipe is transferred to another sector, and I think they clean after this process. I think the next one is like to clean both ends of the pipe. Only the ends. I don't know why. I think that's what happens. And there is another pipe with a diameter with a a bigger. What is the opposite of bigger? I forgot. Smaller, with a smaller diameter. This is another pipe called liner. I don't know what this liner is made out of, but it's very silver, like the color of it. It's very beautiful. So sorry for taking it. Actually, it didn't take that long ago, to be honest, because I paused the podcast. But this steel comes rolled on a reel, and there's a machine that makes this make this steel like a cylinder. I don't know the diameter, but this machine curve this steel into a pipe, and there is a weld machine welding to form the pipe, and at the end there is another machine that cuts chop off this pipe. When this machine chops off the pipe when the pipe gets to the 12 meters limit. The pipe is supposed to have 12 meters. So there's a machine that chops off this pipe, because the weld machine, it's not supposed to stop. It's continuous, So after manufacturing this pipe called liner, there's it was so many information that I forgot. I think most of them. But after manufacturing this liner, before heading it to another sector, there are inspections to see if there are any failures or anything inside the liner. What is it called? Kind of like a MRI. It's another X-ray. There is kind of like a X-ray to see any kind of failure or problem, which I don't know what problems those are. like to find like any kind of like crack or cracks or anything, like nothing, like it has to be 100% good, like zero failures or something. So after passing this kind of like X-ray machine and getting approved by like the workers from the quality sector, like they do a visual like assessment of this pipe, of this liner, and after getting accepted, they move the liner to this other area to clean it. I think they clean it. Yeah, they blast. No, I mean, to be honest, that's not what they do. Yeah, I don't remember what they do. But I mean, what I remember is that they get this liner and they put at this. I mean, they move to another place where like there are kind of like not a lamp, kind of like a light bulb, to to make the environment like a little bit like to make the environment a little bit like hotter, because the this liner is, and the pipe, the steel carbon pipe, is supposed to be on a like heat, on a hot heat environment. So those kind of like lamps help with that. And there is a machine that like push this liner into the pipe, the steel carbon pipe. And after doing that, on both ends there are two machines for each end that both of those machines like expand to make the liner kind of like glue to the pipe, just to like glue the liner on the pipe, so that it doesn't get like loose. After that they move the pipe to the other sector, which they do on both ends. They weld both ends, only the ends, not the entire like pipe. So on both ends, I mean, one guy he welds the one ends of the pipe. He welds, like he almost do a full circle, but he like there's a 10 centimeters left on purpose, like when he like on any welding, like he. So anyway, he leaves a spacing of 10 centimeters on purpose, but he only does one circle. The other, like on the other end, the other guy does two circles, but I think the other guy does like the full circle. And after this, they moved the pipe to this machine that like extracts all the air, like from like he like positioned the machine like on top of this 10 centimeters gap, and he positioned this machine there, and this machine extracts all the air from inside, because if you do not extract this air, like after some days of using it, I think the pipe is gonna broke, like the liner is gonna broke or something. So you have to extract all the air like making it a vacuum. So after doing that, this machine also like welds this like this gap, this 10 centimeters gap, and after that they move the pipe to the expansion, like the liner inside the pipe. You know, you have to like kind of like glue all the the entire liner like onto the pipe. So how do you do that? So this company like figured out a way of doing that, I think with less costs. So basically, I mean, there is a machine or whatever that puts water inside, and both ends are like there's no way of the water like spilling over from both ends. Both ends are like shut down, you know. And I mean, they begin to inject water inside. I mean, I don't know how many liters there is inside. I don't know how many liters the pipe can have inside. But once like this, how many liters get passed, that's when the liner begins to glue and stick to the pipe. So after doing that, I mean, there are so many procedures. I don't remember all of them. I just remember like the most important and like the coolest ones. But after this procedure with the water and whatever, I think the pipe goes to another to do like more welding, you know. Yeah, I don't remember everything. But yeah, that's kind of like it when like regarding the pipe. So what else? I don't know. Things that I remember. I mean, I remember this lady. She's also my coworker, saying that like advising me not to eat the food given by the company, like those multinational companies. I don't know. I mean, maybe in any country, but those like companies, like multinational companies, they have lunch, breakfast, like dinner, like inside. Like there is a restaurant, like in the company, and it's, you know, free. You know, like you don't have to pay. You just, if you work there, you eat there. And this company have this restaurant. And I mean, the food is good, like rice, beans, which is like staple food in Brazil, along with salad and meat and juice. But yeah, like, and a dessert, which, you know, vary a little bit depending on the day. But I mean, she was saying to me that the food like makes you fatter, and everyone gets sick after eating it, and that everyone like put on, I don't know, 7 pounds after eating it, which I thought was crazy, like putting on 7 pounds. Anyway, and I was like, yeah, oh yeah. I mean, I was kind of like agreeing with what she was saying, but I mean, inside I was disagreeing, because I mean, this was, I mean, crazy. You know, like there was nothing wrong with the food, like the taste of it is good, you know. But I mean, I don't know what experience she may have had, you know, with the food. But I mean, it's kind of crazy, like not to eat food. Like lots of people like have been eating this food forever, and also like it saves you some money, because if you bring food from your house, this is gonna cost you like more money, more everything, like more gas to cook the food. So yeah, I thought this is crazy from her, but I was like, yeah, whatever. And this same lady, this is so fucked up. We work on this inside this office, which is placed inside the plant. So this office, it's like a little bit like hotter, I guess, than other places. And I think there is maybe one. One I know there is, but I don't know about the other. I don't know if the other is functioning. But there is this air conditioning inside, and the like remote, like the controller, is right there for anyone to change the temperature. And I'm talking about like Celsius, and like 19, 18 Celsius. It's like the minimum those air conditionings can get. And everyone, like three, four people there was like okay with the temperature being like 18. But I was still hot. Everyone is hot, I think that's the word, hot. Everyone is hot. Yeah, everyone was feeling hot. Yeah, everyone was hot. Yeah, I got it right. After listening a fuckload of episodes from Good Influences, thanks to them. Yeah, everyone was hot because we walk all the time. We like walk stairs and whatever, and the clothes we have to wear, it's not like the best of all. And anyway, like the environment makes like make places hot, and that's what was happening there. So like whenever she would get into the office with everyone there feeling hot, she immediately like would say, "Oh my God, I'm so cold," and I was like, "What the fuck?" And she would change the temperature from 18 Celsius to 23. It's not that much. The difference, it's not that big, like from 18, 19 to 23. But I think this like woman, I don't know how old is she to say girl. I know she's older than me, but I think, I guess. Anyway, but I think she might have a problem with like with her skin or whatever. It was so crazy. Like, she changed like the temperature, and there's no difference at all, like to the temperature. Like, there are some like cases, like circumstances where like the air conditioning, it's so like like it's so cold, where people have to wear like jackets and shit. But it's when you work like in an office with a big air conditioning. But that was not the case. Like the air conditioning wasn't that big and good, So like it was so crazy. Like there's no like big change like in the temperature, Like one of the guys was like, "Oh, I'm so hot," and it was like 23 like degrees, and he changed it to 18, and after 10, 15, 20 minutes, I couldn't see any difference. Just a little bit, but after that, she got into the office and she was like, "I'm so cold." And I was like, "What the fuck?" So yeah, one thing that I thought was fucked up was that, with, 3, 4 people inside, she like doesn't give a fuck, and she just changed the temperature. And she told me that the girls like make the rules, call the shots there, when it comes to everything. She was like, the girls call the shots here about everything, especially the air conditioning. And I was like, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna argue on my first day on the job, and I'm not gonna argue with a fucking air conditioning. I mean, imagine like having an enemy because of a air conditioning. So I've been talking for 55 minutes, almost reaching 1 hour, and it's been great. What else I'm gonna talk about? I don't know. I've been meaning maybe. Let me look it up. So yeah, after seeing like in person, like those two people from Indonesia, I am thinking about studying Indonesian. Actually, I will try to find a podcast from like from Indonesia, like a Indonesian podcast, because I mean books, like websites, whatever, are so easy to find, you know. You can even use ChatGPT with that, with readable content, like written content. You know, it's very easy. But to find a podcast with a transcript, you know, and to find a fucking dictionary or something, you know, Google Translate is not that it's not that even reliable. So yeah, it's hard. Like this, like there's no Indonesian on this. More French, Catalan, German, Swedish, Portuguese, Polish, Greek, Czech, Turkish, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Arabic, English. Yeah, of course. There's no. Oh shit. There's no Indonesian on this dictionary. So yeah, I don't know what dictionary to use. Oh shit. Anyway, what else? What else, guys? What else to talk about? To be honest, I don't quite know. Yeah, maybe I can talk about, I don't know, what I aim to do. I mean, like where I am to reach on my work career. Well, basically, I mean, what I want to happen is that I want to get a promotion on this internship. You know, like I am studying engineering, and you know, back in the day, like people who graduated in engineering, I mean, they became engineers. But in Brazil, or maybe in any other place around the world, since there are so many colleges and there are so many people, like even more than, I don't know, 40 years ago, since there are so many people graduating, like there's no room for all of those people like being engineers. So, and you know, because it's very expensive for a company to hire an engineer, you know, like I was explaining, like in Brazil we have this work permit, and it has like all the places you worked for throughout your life. I mean, like millennials, like this Gen Z nowadays, I don't think like there's this. I mean, I don't know, but I don't think they have this work permit anymore. I think they have the online format of it, which is better because like everything is on the system. You know, like there's no way for you to lose the like your permit, you know, with all the information. Like it's everything. It's now on a database. Anyway, so yeah, to hire you as a engineer, it's very expensive. Like the minimum salary, like the minimum payment, it's like $10,000 a month. You know, which is a lot for a worker here in Brazil. It's a lot of money. So what companies began to do was to hire engineers, but not actually real good engineers. Like so many people like have a engineering degree, but they are not as good as engineers from 30 years ago, for example. This is my opinion, actually. But what they do is they hire those engineerings as a like analytics. No, I don't know. Let me look it up. They basically hire you as a analyst, like a junior analyst, and you can work your way through like this analyst journey until you reach the like the last level of being analyst, which I don't remember like the name of it. Like there's junior, like I don't know, like intermediate analyst, and I don't know, master analyst. And after master analyst, you can be, I don't know, a coordinator or a manager or whatever. And I mean, the last one is like a director. You know, why am I talking about analyst, to be honest? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, oh yeah, I remembered why. So yeah, my goal is to get a promotion from being a intern to be a analyst, you know, because of the salary and because of the opportunity. And yeah, I aim to, you know, work for this company as long as they, you know, hold me there. I do not intend to leave the company unless unless another opportunity, you know, is like presented to me. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, I even like greater and bigger like company, you know, offer me the opportunity to work there with like triple the salary, you know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I wouldn't even like think about it. I think I would accept it. But my goal is to get a promotion and like build a career there, because, you know, like unemployment in Brazil sucks. You know, like the unemployment rates are high as they have always been, and it's very fucked up. I mean, I've you know, it's horrible, like this feeling of working and having nowhere to go, you know, like having no job. It's the worst feeling ever, and I do not want to leave this again. So yeah, my goal is to get a promotion and work there. I mean, give the best of myself, try to give 110%, not only 100%, and build a career there, you know, like so many other people's like built careers in other companies, like like people from my relatives, like my uncle. He worked for Sanofi. I don't know the pronunciation. He works for Sanofi for, I don't know, 20 years, 20 whatever years. My director worked for this Italian company for 33 years, which is a lifespan, which is a life. You know, it's like someone's life, like 30 years. And you know, my cousin's mother, which is not my aunt, yeah, she's been working for Michelin for 20 whatever years. So yeah, those people like built careers like on those, like at those companies, and that's what I am trying to do. I mean, actually, that's what I intend to do, you know. That's why I am like considering, you know, learning Indonesian, you know. But yeah, I don't know. So I have reached 1 hour and 4 minutes. I will wrap it up. I I don't think I got to avoid saying I mean, it's very, what is the word, like temptive. It is very tempting. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. I am wrapping it up. I hope to see guys as soon as possible. I don't know what the next topic like will be. I hope to like figure out one good, or maybe I will be, I don't know, saying like things from the top of my head. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. See you guys later. Bye.